Rainy day, VTEC on and off we go to test this Huracan STO. So, unfortunately, the weather is not very friendly today. Fortunately, this morning we were able to drive it well on the dry asphalt and got a feel for this car, which, as the name suggests, is a homologated Super Trofeo, that is the closest version to the race car.
Yes, compared to the tech with which it shares the engine and power, it is much stiffer and is much more focused for the track.
Yes, you said it right. It is indeed more concentrated. In fact, in addition to having much more exaggerated aerodynamics, which provides the electro more downforce than the previous performance Huracan, which was then all-wheel drive, this one has rear-wheel drive, much more aerodynamics, a much stiffer setup, and then new driving modes and a number of other little goodies that we will now list one by one.
So, let's start with the basics. Yes, the engine is the usual 5002 V10 640 horsepower, just like the engineering. Of course, the engine is naturally aspirated, and the sound is one of the best sounds you can find on a supercar.
It is always a delight, this VTEC, one of the best. Naturally aspirated engines left on the market. How nice. First of all, these Bridgestone Potenza Sport tires have amazing grip in the rain. It's true, they have 305 in the back and 245 in the front, but we are shocked at how much traction this car has in the rain. The most interesting changes, in my opinion, are in the steering, which does not have a variable gear ratio, but has a more direct, fixed ratio steering that allows for a better feel, just like on race cars. One note I can make to this car, it is that before in the dry I could never find a setting that really fit the road. It is really a track day car. It is not commercial. It is hard stiff, and you can't adjust the suspension independently of the engine shift, because in the SPO mode, which is the quiet one, the gearbox anyway, even in manual shifts up a gear when you sink your foot on the throttle and then it shifts on its own at the limiter, when in reality you'd like to maybe slam the limiter or not end up with an extra gear while it's driving in a tight mix. Whereas in the trophy mode it's too much too hard, but there you have total control. As you can also see from the interior, it makes very extensive use of carbon fiber. It's even lighter than the Huracan Technic that was already there by itself. It's very light. They have filed everywhere. Think that now the hood opens like the racing cars, so towards the front you have to be two to open it. It unscrews with a screw, and there is not even the front cockpit anymore. So we are traveling with backpacks here because there was just no room to pull anything. Quite a difference in price. Here we are over 300,000, while the Technique we are on 240,000. More or less a few 5,000 more, 5,000 less. If, on the other hand, you want the ultimate in performance, the ultimate in immediacy and responsiveness, because the Huracan Super Trofeo, I didn't actually expect it to be so extreme. For the track, there's nothing better than this object here. And also remember to click on the bell and subscribe to the channel so you can stay updated on all our future road tests.